Hello YouTube, long time no see. So this video is in response to user ToshTPXD. Hey, wait, TP, okay. And I'm taking up the challenge and posting a video every day for as long as possible. Longer than her, of course. Because I know I'm gonna win. But so yeah, I'm gonna beat her, and cause I have a lot of material that I can do. But I've decided that I'm going to do daily, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, like music vlog thing. I'm gonna call it music talk, and it's basically gonna be an everyday thing. And so let's start from the with one of my favorite artists. Well, not favorite. Okay, let me start that over. So let's start with one of my most favoritist people to kick off the music talk series. You may know this guy, maybe, I'm not sure, but his name is Axl Rose. Yeah, I think you probably know where I'm going with this. So I was looking through my news feed, whatever, and I find this article, and it has to do with Axl Rose, one of my least favorite people, because yeah. So I look at the article, and it turns out that apparently Axl Rose was nominated with the rest of the original lineup for Guns N' Roses to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Axl Rose, quite typically of him, even I was surprised a little bit that he declined he didn't want to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Guns N' Roses. Why? Well, basically because it was with Guns N' Roses. The people who left the band because of him. So I thought that was pretty funny. Even though, you'd think someone like Axl would do anything to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I guess not this time. So I found it kind of shocking that Axl Rose declined his induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, it's so stupid. Like, I mean, he is one of the most what's the word I'm looking for? The most charismatic frontmen in the history of rock music. Even though I personally don't like him because he's him, and you can go to a show and it'll only last 2 minutes depending on whether he throws a tantrum or not, but whatever. So Axl turns down his his induction to the Hall of Fame, saying it would be, quote, somewhat of a complicated or awkward situation. Oh, Axl. When I read the article, I'm looking at it right now. My reaction is just like, oh, Axl, of course you would. You would be that one guy who would say, no, yeah. And another thing, quote, the ceremony doesn't appear to be somewhere I actually wanted or respected. I'm surprised people still respect him. I mean, or look, whatever, see him as so great or whatever. I mean, you look at him then you look at him now. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, time really erased him. And, he has one chance, to come back and, But no, he turns it down because it would be, again, complicated or awkward. Axel. And, but, again, it may seem shocking at first, but then you look at it and this is the same guy who, who will not like finish a show, because he couldn't hear himself. So, yep. Oh well, everyone else will be able to will be inducted except him, which is surprising and then again not very surprising. And yeah, so that's music talk for the day. You know, Axl Rose turns down his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because he doesn't want to be inducted alongside the original members of Guns N' Roses. Nope, won't do. Not for him. Maybe next decade. I don't know. Who knows if he's even going to be alive then, but oh well. So yeah, this is Music Talk, and before I go, I too am going to name Song of the Day. And Song of the Day for me, it will be probably Holy Wars, The Punishment Due by Megadeth, because it's just awesome. I'll leave the link below for you to listen to it if you don't know what it is. But you probably would if you're watching this, and you probably would know it. So yeah.